Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the online class. As you know that today we are here with the new Pathways book, that is we are going to continue with chapter 4, that is the boy who saved Holland. Okay, and as you know that previous week we have finished a chapter, a poem from new NCRT book, right? That was My Shadow, and we have finished a chapter from your Bacon reader also, and we have finished transitive and intransitive verb from the grammar part, right? So here we are with the new chapter, that is the boy who saved Holland, and we'll see how he saved, how he came. But before that, a starter is given before reading the chapter. We are going to see a starter. Okay, Shikha and Afze are friends who met at an international children's festival. Shikha and Afze met at an international festival that was about children's festival. Recently, Sikha had sent an email to Afze about her country, Nepal, which is located in the high Himalayas. Here is Afze's reply. Means they maybe some before or means yeah, a few days earlier she had sent an email to Afze. Shikha has sent to an email to Afze about her country, Nepal. Okay, so after that email of that Shikha, Afzal had also replied to her, and what he had replied we'll see now. Okay, dear Shikha, just as you are surprised to hear about my country, I too am surprised to hear that people can live on such high mountains in your country. My country is called the Nether low plus lands because a large portion of our land is located below sea level. Okay, so now here, as Afzir told that I was like too surprised to hear about the people who were living in high mountains, and my country is called the Nether law lands. Okay, because here also a large portion means it is also a means great thing um, to know that my we are living on a land which is located below a sea level. We are often called Holland as well. My place is also called as Holland. It should be difficult to live in a country where over 20% of land is below sea level. But our ancestors mean the people who had lived like grandparents, like that, ancestors worked hard for many centuries to hold back the North Sea. They slowly pushed back the waters by building dams and embankments called dikes. We also use canals, windmills, and pumps to drain the land and keep it dry. In fact, I live in Flevoland, a province which was once a part of North Sea. But today we have beautiful farms, towns, and cities here, and there are tulips everywhere. Means Afza is telling about her country and the place where he lived. He told that means our ancestors for many years they hold that North Sea by building embankments, canals, dams, dikes to stop that water, and we I am living at a land that is called Flavoland. Okay, Flavoland, which was a part of that North Sea, but now we are living on that, and we have beautiful farms and towns and cities here, and everywhere tulip is there. Thank you for the invitation. I will definitely visit Nepal in March to enjoy Holi and see the mountains. To plan a visit to my country too. Love, Afze. Now he has written a reply to Shikha's email, right? Afze has shared some pictures with Sikha also. Read her email carefully and name what the pictures show by using word from the mail. Here some pictures are given, and from this mail you have to find the correct name for this picture. I want to know the correct picture's name, okay? After watching this video, I want the correct name for this pictures, okay? You will tell this after reading the means after watching this video, okay? Now see, every nation has its own myths and legends. You're going to read one famous legend about a little Dutch boy. Okay, some myths. Myths means the story which is of imagination and it not verified whether it is true or not. Okay, so it is said to be myths. Okay, about legends, and we are going to read about a boy who was means little Dutch boy, a very famous and the legend. Okay, so now let's begin the chapter and we'll get to know what this story is about. Okay, Henrik would be 10 years old in 10 months. In just 10 months, after 10 months, means Henrik would be turned to 10 years old. All his life, he had heard about the dikes. Dikes means the embankments, the dams which are used to stop the waters. Okay, so he had heard all his life. He knew that a big part of Holland, his homeland, lay below the sea level. Means he already know that where he is living, that the place is called Holland, which is below the sea level, below the level of the sea. And only thing that protected it from being flooded were the dunes and dikes. Dikes and dunes are the things which are used which are made to stop the waters. Okay, it is made up of that sand, cements, bricks, stones to stop the water, to make a very strong wall to stop that water. So these dikes and dunes were the means they were the important things which protected their place from being flooded. The dikes which were made by humans were the most important, since very long ago Hollanders had put up a great mounds of earth and sword. Mounts means layer by layer they have created, they have made very means a perfect dike, and every means like they were repairing these dikes over and over years, and now they had at a very great height they have created this walls, dikes, dunes to save their land from the tides of the sea, which could not enter their place and could not destroy the land. It was a cruel war between the rising of the sea and the strength of the dikes. Yeah, these dikes used to help, means they help us not letting that sea water to get in the village or the country, that Holland. And for many years the Sri threatened to win. But the Hollanders loved their country and would not allow the sea to drive them out from here. But the Hollanders make sure that we should make a dike so strong, so effective that the sea tides could not drive them out of their home. They fought back the waters that rode in the from the North Sea. They protected the soil with longer and larger dikes using barriers of clay and stone as well as bricks. They made their all the best possible ways to stop that water, right? They made everything possible to make this dikes a very effective one, so that the water could not enter in the village and or could not destroy their place. They made it sure by making a larger dikes and a longer dikes which could remain strong for years and years, by using barriers of clay and stone as well as bricks too. Hendrik's grandfather had been a dike builder. His father looked after dikes, repairs, his uncle was in charge of a polder. Means he were Hendrik's grandfather was a dike builder, and his father looked after the dike repairs. He had to look the repairs of the dike, whether it could not be damaged from the sea water, the strength of the sea. Okay, and his uncle was in charge of a polder, an area of reclaimed land surrounded by dikes. It means this all the things were surrounded by the dikes. Hendrik admired the way the dike was constructed. Its tall, grassy flanks and the great stones blocks on the seaside put there to break the violence on the onrushing waves. Means it was made in such a way that it could stop the water uh, to letting in the village or the place. It was so means it was tall, grassy flanks, and the great stone that blocked the sea water to letting in the place. And who was the grandfather? Hendrik's grandfather was a dike builder. His father had to look all the repairs, all the damages of the dikes, and his um, uncle was a polder. Polder means and he look after the lowland areas of that whole land. Okay, so this was the things, and they created a very good grassy flanks, great stones block on the seaside. They put the means there were no any break of that violence on rushing by the waves. Means there were, if there would be an means they make sure that there would not be any kind of break with this on rushing waves. He would imagine himself standing on the wall as if it were a rampart, and would give a victory call to the sea. He would make expeditions into the countryside, exploring the turns and twists of the walls, ex- examining the ways in which they were built, trying to guess their age. Means he were walking on the as you can see in the picture, Hendrik is walking on the wall, which means which is just like a rampart. You must have seen ramp walking, right? So it just feel like a rampart to him, and he came there to give a victory to call the sea, and he made expeditions in the countryside, exploring turns and twists of the walls, and he came there to examine that how this dikes had been means made, from which means what is the age of the dike from which it had been made. He came there and trying to guess from which years it had been built up to, means what is the age now crossed with this dikes. So later, tomorrow we'll see the next part of this chapter. Okay. For today, you just what you have to do, just you have to look this email. Okay, because this email is given, you must have to do a exercise related to this email. Okay, so I will suggest you please go through the video properly and make yourself understand. If you have any kind of problem, you can. And yes, in the assignment I have given some word meanings too, and you can go through the book's word meaning also. You have to study the hard meanings, and the meanings which you are not able to understand, you can ask to me. And you have to you can read the book also. You can read the rest part of the chapter 2, derive the central theme of this chapter. Okay, and we'll continue remaining part of this video, the chapter, tomorrow. Okay, so for today, have a nice day to all.